Hey, how's it going, everyone? Today I want to talk Terrifier 3. So I'd originally gotten my tickets to see it tonight, all by myself, which is kind of sad. But I've kind of decided I think I want to see it either tomorrow or another time to see it with other people. But that led me to go down the spoiler rabbit hole on Reddit. You guys can find it too if you want. So guys, I'll be dropping some spoilers here, so be ready. If you don't want spoilers, move on. I'm someone, if I'm going into like a really violent movie, I tend to kind of want to know what I'm in for. To some regards, I don't want to spoil everything, but I want to know like what's really bad, what should you look out for, and do I really want to see that? Because I love horror movies, but I also kind of am not a huge giant fan of over-the-top violence. In Terrifier 2, that was probably my least favorite part of the movie, was just how violent it was, but it was still such a good movie. Terrifier 2's characters, the story it tells, Sienna, Art, they're all fantastic. Somehow Art making ridiculous faces while he's doing something horrendous on screen and somehow making it funny just made it palatable for me. I don't know how that was. Terrifier 2 is the most violent thing I've seen for sure. And 3 sounds like it's going to be more violent from what I'm hearing. So kind of less of the stuff I like. But the main thing is the violence towards kids, from what I'm hearing. Again, big spoilers. Sounds like the opening scene is a family with some small children getting slaughtered by Art. And apparently the kills don't happen on screen, but you still see the effects of it, like the aftermath. Someone discovering the body of a kid, for instance, like horribly mutilated. And that's pretty hard to think about, and not something I'd want to... That's the kind of stuff to give like police officer nightmares. And it's a movie, you know, and how the thing that makes the violence in Terrifier movies more palatable is it's kind of funny. The way they pull it off always ends up being a little bit silly and just so over the top. It's like a Mortal Kombat fatality. It kind of makes it more palatable to watch, but I think in regards to a kid, you kind of can't do that. It just doesn't seem possible to make a scene with kids getting killed funny. Yeah, I'm thinking of like a dead baby joke right now, but you know. Anyway, moving on. David Howard Thornton, the guy who plays Art the Clown, has said that this movie will probably tick off Christians. I'm a Christian, I don't think it'll piss me off, but I've kind of had spoiled like what that's supposed to be. And apparently it's the bad guys mocking Christ, which makes sense to me. That's what bad guys do, right? Like if this is like a angel versus demon kind of thing, with Sienna being powered up by angels and Art being empowered by demons, I mean, it makes sense that they'd mock the crucifixion and stuff like that. I mean, what else do bad or like demon things supposed to do, right? Do that kind of stuff. So that part I'm not worried about, but it's some of the violence. And what I've heard in the same scene is there's a scene with a rat that sounds pretty gross, but you could take it. But I guess what's one of the characters, Vicky, does with a glass shard sounds like something I don't want to watch either. Again, I've heard that the act itself is off screen, but it just doesn't sound like... It's not stuff I want to see interjected into these movies, especially going down like kind of sexual roads. I don't like that. Kind of keeping your slasher kind of separated. I don't know. Just hearing that scene, I was like, it's another one that I don't like the sound of. So yeah, the parts that give me pause is the kid stuff, and then like the stuff with the glass and stuff like that. It's not stuff I'm excited to see and is giving me pause on watching it. Do you guys think I'm being too... am I getting soft, folks, on horror movies? I want to know. I love horror movies, but you know, there's lines I don't like being crossed. Yeah, I'm really excited to see this movie still. I've been memeing the hell out of it. I've even messaged Damien Leone, David Howard Thornton, and Lauren Lavera to see if they might have a little bit of insight they'd be willing to share with me. I of course don't expect them to respond. I mean, look at me. I'm a nobody. But maybe a little insight as to my maybe unique perspective I have, as I'm probably not their primary audience they're going for, yet I still really like what they're doing with the Terrifier series. Terrifier 2, again, love that movie. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Are you guys going to see it in theaters? I still might. I just have to think about it more and kind of figure out if it's stuff I want to watch or not. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, subscribe. I like talking horror movies, doing comedy stuff, so let me know what you think. Have a good day, folks.